Alright, so we can take a look at GC really quickly. I want to say to my followers, if you're following me, do your best to support the information. Alright, it's not fair to those that actually support the content. Alright, so here's GC. That's what I said, and we're going to take a look at the chart. If you're new to trading and you know nothing of it, I want you to come here. I just did a video on yesterday. Plain chart. Read the plain chart, nothing on it, and I won't do that to you. Indications here, I just did a video on yesterday outlining pretty much all the indicators in this list, so you can learn all of that in 8 minutes. But yeah, please support. Even here on this channel, please support. All right, don't follow me if you can't support the information. All right, so here's that alert. Price was here. I knew this level was here as well as that long before I posted. I just had to get myself together. I had a couple things I needed to do. That's what you got. And moving forward, again, it's going to take some time. So this is not, done with. I just want to go ahead and tell you that. And we want to try to get them kind of like what we did with the NQ. And I'm going to show you that. You want to try to get them up here and see what the sellers got for them. That's all. So they may lean back a little bit, but that's the overall objective. Now let's take a quick look at the NQ. Kind of the same thing. I told you guys about this. Matter of fact, let me do that really quickly so you're clearly aware of it. I've been covering it here. Definitely been covering it there. I took and set it here. I'm gonna just pull this one out. All right, you can kind of look at it right there. All right, so that was back on the 20th. Sellers, they're waiting on you. All right, and we were up there, and then of course this is when I put it out this morning. They managed to go down, bust through that bottom of that range. There's the bottom tick volume benchmark institutional indicator with the red square, green squares, red squares. All right, that's what you got. Now they're headed back up there. You want to get them back up there. That's all. You want to try to get them back up there. If you want to take a look at some of this other information really quickly here, I'm not going to hold the video long. We'll just run this just for a moment, allow you to look at it. But yeah, if you could support the information, all right, definitely support the information. All right, otherwise I'm gonna take a break. I must tell you, I don't like to waste my time. So here to try to help people, and hopefully you guys will see that and hit the like button. That's all. Hit the like button, share the post, do something. All right. That kind of makes sense. People need help with trading. And again, it's not about indicators. That's why I show you my other channel so you can know, hey, I'll teach you how to read the chart with nothing on it. I don't want anything from you. Just want you to support, get somebody some help. That's all. Just get someone some help because these guys would absolutely, yeah, they'll take time from you. Okay, it's not about the money. It's the time, and that's something you can never recoup from the market. All right, so just try to keep that in mind. We're going to watch this just for a moment. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So you just don't want this NQ. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. Hopefully, it can stay up. I do believe she's definitely going higher. 29 132 and a quarter. So hopefully 29 132 and a quarter, they will remain above that moving forward, I suppose. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Hopefully they'll do it. All right, so let's see if they can just remain above that moving forward. So we want to just try to keep them above that tomorrow. It'll be great. So hopefully they don't end up back below there and start hanging out. That's what we want. Should they? Now I'm gonna give you a buffer. Should they do that, right? So say they come back under that 29 to 132 and a quarter. No, I don't want to do that. No, we're not doing that. So let's just make sure that they do not go hanging out beneath that. How about that? Let's just make sure that they. So you shouldn't see them back through this bottom down here if they're going higher. All right, and I mean higher. All right, that's all. So let's leave it at that, and let's see if they can just keep continuing up. All right, so yeah, got a few more moments here, a few more moments, and again, that's that decline, right from that price. I gave that back on the 20th, 2 days, and I told you them sellers were sitting right there waiting on you. I do exact prices. It makes sense to me. All right, I don't like to do areas. I believe that's for beginners and novice people that don't know how to look at markets. These guys know exactly what they're doing. I'm doing my best to make you guys aware of that. That I've been doing this for a little while, just a little while, just a little while. So do your best. Support the content. That's all. Support the content. All right. Well, that's my time with you. I do wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.